The Seattle Kraken have revealed their first third jersey in franchise history, and it seems to have taken a couple of elements from different jerseys throughout the year, so we'll take a look at those. We'll compare those jerseys to this new one here, but before we do that, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's take a look at this new jersey. And here it is. This is the Kraken's new third jersey. I'm sure you guys probably already know by now because I'm a little bit late to this, but this jersey does glow in the dark. So a lot of people have kind of compared it to the Vegas Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. That one glowed in the dark, but, you know, realistically, it's not like Vegas has sole possession of glow-in-the-dark jerseys. If Seattle wanted to use it or another team wants to use it, why not? Like, I think that's fine. And it's not like the glow-in-the-dark means anything anyways. It's not like they're going to use it during a game. Not like they're going to turn all the lights off. So, yeah, it's basically just for the fans and, you know, seeing the jerseys when they walk through the tunnel. Like, it'll have some cool shots there, but yeah, you're not going to see the glow-in-the-dark too often. But it is kind of cool that this is a jersey we'll see a couple of times throughout the year, where with the Vegas one, I think we probably only saw that a handful. So this staying around, this being a third jersey, it will stay around a lot longer than that Reverse Retro. So it'll be interesting to see how often they kind of show off the glow-in-the-dark effect. Anyways, though, let's actually talk about the jersey itself instead of just the gimmick. This jersey right here, I'm going to be honest, I am a little bit disappointed with it. It's just not what I wanted them to do whatsoever. Not like I expected them to do what I wanted them to do, because if you guys, you know, haven't watched the channel for a while, I've said this a few times, but basically what I want the Kraken to do is to have a jersey just be a full-on gradient. Whether it's a stage gradient or just an actual gradient, I don't really care, but basically you start at the top with a light blue and you go down into a darker blue, and then at the very bottom it's going to be a black, like you're going into the depths of the ocean. I think that would be really cool, and it would fit Seattle. As for the logo on the front, I would like a Kraken logo, but I don't expect that. Preferably, they would probably just use the secondary logo, the anchor. I really like this logo a lot. I'm surprised it's not on this jersey. That's actually probably my biggest disappointment, because like I said, I didn't think that they would do what I wanted them to do, but I was kind of hoping that they would use the secondary logo on the front just to spice it up a little bit. As for the logo here, of course, it is colorized quite differently than this guy, because it does have that glow-in-the-dark effect. I think it does look okay. I wouldn't say it looks bad, but I don't know. I wouldn't really say it's a standout aspect of this jersey. Yeah, we can see the secondary logo is still on the shoulders there. Now, as for the striping, this is the other aspect that people were comparing to other jerseys. So this striping right here, I think, like in their press release, they said it was supposed to be like sonar or something like that. I also kind of see it as just like waves in the ocean. I think it works for that as well. But people were comparing this pattern to the San Jose Sharks Cali Finn jerseys, as well as the New York Rangers third jersey. Don't really see it as much with that Rangers jersey, other than the fact that there is a lot of, you know, stripes close together, but I see it a lot more with the Cali Finn jersey, because it is basically just an inverse version of that, where it has like kind of a wave pattern and then it gets closer and closer together. So I definitely understand people saying that it looks like the Cali Finn jersey there for sure. But yeah, I think the striping is okay. There's an aspect of it that I really don't like that we'll take a look at in the second picture. But I just want to quickly wrap up with this picture here. I do always like the little bit of red that they have in the striping of their jerseys, because it kind of gives that, you know, red eye that you would have with a Kraken. It would be nice if they used a Kraken logo, but I don't think, I don't know. I have a tough time seeing Seattle really committing to a Kraken logo. I don't really feel like they want to. I feel like they take themselves a little bit too seriously. Anyways, though, they did also put the coordinates to what I'm pretty sure is their arena, like the coordinates to that arena right in the back of the collar. And then we can also see just right at the very bottom of the tag, it just has C for Seattle. So I think that does look pretty nice. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Eberle wearing the jersey. So, yeah, it looks okay. We get a look at the number a little bit here, where it's just black outlined in that teal. I think it's okay. It might be a little bit hard to read on TV. I'd be interested to see when they start wearing these jerseys how easy it is to read the numbers, because I think that could be, you know, a difficult thing to do, but I don't know, maybe it's not too bad since it is outlined. The thing that I don't like, though, is the production of the jersey, and this is not just a Fanatics thing. It happened with Adidas as well. But if you zoom in on the arms here, you can see that the striping is sublimated, and I don't really have a problem with that. but it is also a completely different piece of fabric from the rest of the arm. So you can see that hemline right there, and I hate that so much. It is so annoying, and it's been a thing, going back a couple of years now. It's not just a Fanatics thing. Adidas did it as well, and it pissed me off then as much as it does now. It just looks absolutely horrendous. It really, really does, because not only is it very easy to see that hemline right there, but it's also just very easy to tell that the black is not the same shade of black. It's just a little bit of a different shade, so it looks horrendous. It really does. And plenty of other jerseys have had this issue. The Rangers, the Flames Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey has this issue. It wasn't an issue back in the day. They were able to sublimate it fully onto the rest of the jersey and have it not be a different thing. I don't know why it's so difficult now, or if it's just easier to do it like this. Maybe they save cost. Really don't know, but it's just so annoying to me because it completely ruins the jersey in my opinion. I think it looks absolutely terrible, especially on the arms. With the Flames Reverse Retro 2.0, I could kind of get around it a little bit, and it didn't bother me as much seeing it in person. But with these jerseys right here, it's so obvious. It is so obvious. It looks absolutely horrible. I really, really despise this look. Like, honestly, if this is how you do sublimation, just don't do it. Don't do it at all. Find a different way. Say you can't do this style of striping. It's too close and it's too difficult. We can't do it, and we don't want to sublimate it. I don't know, like, it's just, I hate it. I hate it, like, really, really badly. Anyways, that rant aside, let's go on to the back of the jersey so we can see just a better picture of the number. So yeah, like here, it looks to be, fairly easy to read the number. It doesn't look too difficult. So yeah, like I said, we'll see how it is when we actually see it on ice, if it's harder to see on ice or if it's just okay. As for the uniform itself, I do like those socks there. The socks look kind of cool because it matches the striping on the arm. So that is nice, but the gloves also as well, just having that little bit of red, that is cool. But yeah, not too much to say about the uniform itself. Now let's take a look at it glowing in the dark. So this is our first picture here, and another complaint that I have, well, gonna have two complaints. First one is the red part does not glow. The red striping there does not glow, and I feel like that's like a pretty important aspect because the red part, at least to me, like the way that I've always read the red part on these jerseys here, on all this Kraken jerseys, basically, I guess they don't have it on every single one of their jerseys, but, when they've had red on their jerseys, I've always imagined it as, the red in the eye, the Kraken lurking beneath the surface, that type of thing. So it would work perfectly with this glow-in-the-dark aspect, but they don't have it working like that, and I think it's because of the fabric that they used. I don't think the red part is sublimated. I think it's its own piece of fabric, so you probably can't get that glow in the dark. I don't really know. I would assume not. And it's not there in the logo either. Like, logistically, I don't know how easy it is to make those parts glow in the dark. I don't know if it would be a simple thing or if it would be way too difficult. I have no idea. But if you're going to make a glow in the dark Seattle jersey, I feel like those parts really should be glow in the dark. I feel like, I don't know, just to me, those are the parts that really scream it, but instead, they have the ad patch glow in the dark. Now, Seattle's ad patch is a little bit different than most other ad patches, right? It's not like a gambling sponsorship or something like that, so I don't mind it as much, but I still don't particularly love it that it glows in the dark, so it's like, why? Why? Once again, though, the glow in the dark aspect is just a gimmick, so it's not like it's a big deal. I'm not going to knock any points off of my rating of this jersey because those red parts don't glow in the dark. It's just like a thing where I just go, why? Like, why make the jersey then? I don't know. I feel like it would be such a home run to do that. But anyways, as the jersey itself, what would I rate it? I don't know, like probably a 5 or a 6. Like, it kind of sucks that it's another black jersey. Like, I wish that we didn't have so many black leather jerseys. We tend to have a lot. So that's a little bit disappointing. And yeah, like I said, the sublimation there, it really does hurt the jersey a ton. So this is probably, like, I hope this jersey grows on me. I really do, because I love the Seattle Kraken jerseys. But when I first saw this jersey compared to now, honestly, I've kind of liked it less and less as I've seen it. So I'm a little bit afraid that I'm just not going to like the jersey, in a few months. Like, I'm going to really hate it. We'll kind of have to see. But yeah, it's just, this one does end up being Seattle's probably first miss. Maybe the Reverse Retro 2.0 I didn't love either, but that one did grow on me, so I don't know. We'll kind of have to see, but those are just my thoughts. Let me know your guys' in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social medias. apologize for not getting this video out earlier. I got sick like right after I recorded that Carolina Hurricanes video. Like once I finished editing it, I was like, man, I really don't feel good. And then I took a nap and I woke up and I was like, oh man, like I'm really sick. So yeah, I just wasn't able to record for the past couple of days, which is why I have not talked about both the Sens and this jersey right here until right now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.